Okay, you guys, so Cardi B is being blasted by a State Farm Arena employee for allegedly trashing their dressing room. So the other day, Cardi B wrapped up her Little Miss Drama tour for her album Am I the Drama? Now, if you're not up to date, Cardi B was having some issues with the State Farm Arena employees in Atlanta to the point she ended up going live and cursing them out. And let's just say that last night that she was supposed to perform almost didn't happen. Take a look.
Because you and your fucking employees are being disrespectful, why I'm not gonna perform today? Because you're being, go get your boss, like you said. Go get him. I'm not performing today. Let me tell you why. Because we got in here, your employees are being fucking rude for no reason. Being rude for no reason. Pointing fingers for no reason. Touching people for no reason. And then they're telling me, oh, we gotta talk to this. Because I feel a certain type of way. Because you're being disrespectful. I did 35 shows and I never had a problem. And we've been kind to everybody. So no, now I'm leaving. No! Apologize to me. I'm not doing shit. I am one of those people that I believe that first impression is very important. Sometimes I be wanting to violate and disrespect people so much, but I don't because I know that if I do...
Thankfully, the show actually went on. But let's not act like everything was smooth, because it definitely was not. She made it very clear that she was not pleased with that venue at all. And not only that, she straight up said she has no plans of ever coming back there again. Now listen to this.
Bitch, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bitch, I was mad earlier. I almost didn't make it to the stage, bitch. Bitch, cause you know when I get mad, bitch, and can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all got some tough ass police over here. Oh yes. The white and the black police, they don't give a fuck, they all mean niggas. Atlanta police is tough. They want to give the NYPD a motherfucking competition. But I'm still in the motherfucking house. I'm pissed off right now. I'm not even gonna lie. This arena been playing a lot of fucking games with me. This will be the last time I'm ever in this bitch. Next time, bitch, I'm having my concert in the parking lot, bitch. I'm tired of y'all playing with me. This is your fucking second time. I still fuck with the Atlanta Hawks though. Let's get into some motherfucking tea. Let's have a little tea party.
So fast forward.
Because after everything went down, somebody came forward with some serious accusations. Reports started circulating that she and people around her allegedly damaged the dressing room at the arena. We're talking claims of the space being left in a terrible condition, like it was completely messed up after the show. Now, according to these reports, it wasn't just a little mess. It was described as full-on vandalism. But here's the thing. People are divided on this. Some are saying there's no way she personally did that. They believe it could have been people in her team, or guests backstage, or just others moving around behind the scenes. Then you've got another group saying, no, she was angry, she felt disrespected, and she reacted out of emotion. So now the question is, what really happened? Because as of right now, she hasn't publicly addressed these accusations. And if you've been following her for a while, you already know sometimes she speaks up immediately, and other times she lets the internet talk while she stays quiet. So we're kind of stuck in that space where nobody knows the full truth yet. But let's be real for a second. If you're a major artist on tour, performing in sold-out venues, why would you risk your image by damaging a place like that? Yes, being upset is understandable. Yes, feeling disrespected can push anyone over the edge. But taking it out on a dressing room? That's where people start questioning professionalism. And a lot of critics are saying exactly that they feel like, if it's true, it comes off as unnecessary, messy, and honestly not a good look. Some are even saying venues might think twice about working with you if situations like this happen. Now, on the other hand, there are people defending her, and they're bringing up something that's been talked about for a long time now: Atlanta's customer service. A lot of folks online believe that the service in Atlanta isn't what people expect it to be, especially for a city known for Southern hospitality. And this conversation really picked up when food reviewer Keith Lee visited the city and shared his experiences with different restaurants. His reviews sparked a huge discussion about how customers are treated there, So now people are saying maybe her frustration didn't just come out of nowhere. Some are arguing that when people are given a little authority, they sometimes misuse it, whether intentionally or not. Others are saying it's more about attitude than anything else. There's also this idea floating around that in a city like Atlanta, where entertainment culture is big, a lot of people carry themselves like they're already celebrities. And because of that mindset, when they're in positions where they're supposed to provide service, things can feel off. Instead of professionalism, you might get ego. Instead of respect, you might get attitude. Now, not everybody agrees with that, but it's definitely part of the conversation. Some people who've lived in multiple cities are even chiming in, saying they've experienced better service in places like New York or the DMV compared to Atlanta. Which is interesting because New York is known for being blunt, but even then, people say workers there still take their jobs seriously. Whereas in Atlanta, some claim the issue is consistency and how people treat others. You've got folks saying it doesn't matter where you go, stores, salons, gas stations, sometimes you run into that same energy. Again, that's just what people are saying. But clearly, enough people feel that way for it to become a topic. Now, bringing it back to her, supporters are saying she probably just reached her limit. Think about it, touring non-stop, dealing with pressure, expectations, travel, and then feeling disrespected on top of that? That can push anyone over the edge. And this was toward the end of her tour, too. So she was likely already tired. But despite all that, she still went out there and performed. She didn't cancel. She didn't leave fans hanging. She gave them a show. And from what people are saying, she delivered. She even addressed everything while she was on stage, letting the audience know she wasn't happy with how things were handled behind the scenes. And she doubled down on what she said earlier, she's not coming back to that venue. Now that's a big statement. Because when artists at that level decide not to return somewhere, it can affect more than just one show. It can impact relationships, future bookings, and even the reputation of that venue. Now, to be fair, she didn't speak negatively about the entire city. She still showed love and made it clear she has ties there. So this is really about one specific situation, not everything as a whole. But still, the situation has already caused a lot of discussion. So now we're left with a few big questions. Did she actually have anything to do with the condition of that dressing room? Was it someone from her team? Or is this situation being exaggerated? And will she eventually come out and address everything? Because until then, people are going to keep speculating. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this? Do you believe she acted out of frustration? Or do you think the story is being blown out of proportion? Do you think she was justified in how she felt? Or do you think she went too far? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's all I've got for you on this one. I'll catch you in the next video.